close control by Hilaire, then he tried just a little too much against Ferns, and a chance for Robinson to break. Hinshelwood going, he's beaten them all now. Wicks is covering up, Ferns has gone streaking through the middle, Hales is in there too, and if it comes to Hales, it's got to be a goal! And it's saved superbly by Barron. Well, I tell you, 99 times out of 100, you would have had to put Hales, the scorer, down for that one. He very rarely misses opportunities like that. But that was a golden chance for Hales, and Barron foiled him superbly. Langley. Oh, that's played in there by Naylor for Walsh, and it's a beautiful goal! Ian Walsh puts Palace ahead with a scorching goal. Played in there, and once it had been played in there by the Charlton defence, past the despairing dive of Nicky Johns.
Mallory there in the director's box next to his chairman, Michael Glixton of Charlton.
Mitchell. Cut out by Lansdowne. Cannon was back at him. Here's Smiley. He got the pace to beat Naylor. He has. Walsh with a header! Beautiful goal! Smiley's cross was perfection.
Hazel for Rangers. Curry. Everything still starts with Tony Curry, this time trying to get Allen and a bit of freedom down the touchline there, but there's no doubt about it that the star of this show at the moment is this fella here, Billy Gilbert. Had a really excellent game at the back for Crystal Palace. He's got in some tackles when they badly wanted them.
And a little chip there to the far side. Curry's coming in. Oh yes, it's there in the end from Stainrod. No wonder they're going around Ian Gillard, because he set that up perfectly by beating Brian Basson. Here he comes now as he gets the better of Basson. And it's a really delightful little chip that he puts in. Floated to the far side. Curry is there for that. Headed down and lashed into the net by Stainrod.
And the Palace sub, Billy Hughes, warming up.
Superbly for Hazel. Taking on Smiley, looking to get to that byline, and a penalty given. A handball by Smiley as he challenged Bob Hazel. Smiley can't believe it, but the referee, without hesitation, pointed to the spot and has now got some protests coming from Crystal Palace defenders, and his book is out. And accidental. I think Smiley would claim that it was. The referee decided that it wasn't. A name has gone into Clive Thomas's book. I think Jim Cannon, the Palace captain. And so Clive Allen now with the opportunity of putting Rangers 2 into the lead. And he saved it, Barron, superbly. I must say it looked to me as though he moved before that kick was taken. But maybe in the end justice was done, because there was a degree of controversy about the decision in the first place as to whether it was an accidental handball.
Hughes neatly and tidily done. Ball across in the direction of Hilaire. He might be there. And Hilaire's going to score. Yes, he does. Whoa! How about that? That's Hilaire. That's the first away goal. Crystal Palace have got this season. Could it be the end of their non-winning away routine? Hilaire had a little bit of luck there, but that was as cool as you like. And Vince Hilaire gets his second goal of the season. And he gets out of that as a throw-in, in fact. Tried in that corner, thought he might have had a free kick. Williams there for Ramsey. Williams way back here to Larry May. Ball in for Lineker, and he equalises. Gary Lineker. Just about 34 minutes of the second half, and substitute Gary Lineker on for Ian Wilson makes it 1-1. Tommy Williams ball across. It wasn't a particularly good one. Larry May got a touch, and Palace had left the number 12, Lineker, wide open. Barron's got no smell of getting that one.
Today, Derby are near the foot of the second division, and star players like David Swindlehurst can see no hope of a brighter future. Swindlehurst, Derby's record signing, has said he wants to leave, and Palace, his former club, have made no secret of the fact that they'd like him back. Well, in common with many grounds these days, plenty of spaces on the terraces here at Selhurst Park, and Gary O'Grady, the Crystal Palace manager, certainly knows all about Derby. He spent 9 months there as assistant when Colin Murphy was manager. Swindlehurst, Coop. This is Clayton. But it breaks for Smiley and again for Coop. Now Reid for Derby County. Clayton. Reid again. Ambitious ball picking out Empson. Buckley. Empson, a natural winger, loves to take on players. Reid. Good build up this by Derby County. Here's Coop. Swindlehurst on the far post. And that's a fine goal, and what an appropriate player to score it. David Swindlehurst, back at the club for whom he made over 250 appearances, gives Derby County the lead after only 8 minutes. What a fine build-up it was. That fine ball picking out Swindlehurst, and the header looped over the head of Barron into the corner of the net that was unguarded.
Enfield in the white shirts had much of the play in the opening minutes, but it was Crystal Palace who went ahead with a goal from David Price. Enfield had made it to the 4th round in last year's FA Cup, but the chances of repeating that this year really vanished after 23 minutes today. Jerry Murphy began the move that was to end with Palace's second goal. Ian Walsh's shot was only partially blocked, and Vince Hilaire made it 2-0. Enfield had been unlucky not to score, but that changed after 32 minutes when Steve King took a corner and Nicky Arrington was there, eventually, to score Enfield's first goal. In the second half, Enfield were pushing towards the Palace goal all the time, and Palace took advantage of that 26 minutes into the half with a splendid solo run by Hilaire. Hilaire's second goal, and 3-1 to Crystal Palace. That should have been the end of Enfield, but they had one more surprise for the second division team and for the home crowd. Right from the restart, they began to push forward in what was to prove their best move of the match. A good cross from Lee Holmes, and Steve Oliver headed in Enfield's second goal. But the Palace defence held firm after that. The final score, Enfield 2, Crystal Palace 3.
Comes for Foster, who's ventured forward and ran straight into Wicks. Murphy. And it's 3 against 2 at the moment on the break for Palace. And Murphy getting it wide for Mabbott, who looks for Langley, who looks for Smiley. And what a fine goal! Neil Smiley in the 11th minute. Mabbott's cross was played early. Langley was aware of Smiley's presence, and the volley was sweetly struck. Day got his hands to it, but couldn't keep it out. It's Hallybone forward, and now Godfrey. Orient want a penalty, and they've got it. Within a minute, Godfrey brought down. Palace guilty of a lapse in concentration. And as the ball broke off Jimmy Hallybone, and Smiley and Bolter both going in, Godfrey went down, the penalty was given. And it's Ian Moores stepping up to take it, and misses it, and puts his head in his hands. A reaction that's copied by some of his teammates as well.
So Jerry Murphy.
That's a ball for Hilaire to chase. Brought down just outside the box. And it'll be a booking for Rhoda. And it was a marvellous ball. A really great ball by Murphy. And Hilaire suddenly looked dangerous in behind them. And he's brought down just outside the box by the Rangers captain Glenn Rhoda, who quite properly goes into the book for that challenge. Actually, Bolter has come up also on the far side to get maybe a free goal if they play it his way. No, they played it for Smiley. Curry. Played in for Gregory. Wicks felt that the back pass was too dangerous, and he was right, because Allen and Flanagan were both in there. Hacked it away for the corner, and so there's more pressure on Palace now with 4 minutes remaining. Again Rhoda, and again Hazel are forward. And again we wonder if Palace can hold out. Conceded something right at the end. Suddenly there was Allen on the turn, beyond the keeper, into the net. And the stewards are just getting 1 or 2 of the fans off the field. Clive Allen's 11th goal. And what does he say now? Steve Pember, the acting manager. Everton, Smiley might get in! Beautifully struck goal by Neil Smiley, and Palace go into the lead with 8.5 minutes gone.
Here's Horton for Luton. Steve White. He's beaten his man well there, beaten Billy Gilbert. Played back there, and Antic coming in! 1-1.
extraordinary. 2 goals inside a minute and 3 goals in the first 13 minutes. We're in for quite a game with a lot of meaning to it as Palace strive to get away from the basement of the second division, and Luton still have this big ambition to get away up into the first. Well, here's White. Brought down a penalty. This is unbelievable. Well, Moss is something of an expert. 12 goals this season, 9 of them from the penalty spot. And here he is with an opportunity of making it 2-2, which he takes. Langley, beaten by Goodyear. Here come Luton again. Antich. To Hill. That's a good cross towards Steen. And for the first time, Luton go into the lead after twice being a goal down. Cannon finding Gilbert. As Palace come forward again, Hilaire. Oh, that was a rather crude challenge on Hilaire by Goodyear. Smiley now in possession for Palace. Now Murphy still seeking this equalising goal. Giles on the far side in a bit of space there, got his header in well.